I almost didn't recognize you for a split second, right? Right? Nigel.
Well, some good choreography there from Tony and Melanie. Thank you very much. It summed up everything that this routine is supposed to be. Strong, passionate. I'm not sure that the dancing was as good as the choreography. I'm sorry that I feel that, but Kupono, I don't feel as though you carried the strength. This has got to be, I suppose, even more than the Argentinian tango, the strongest the male dancer has to be in any routine. It didn't work for me. It was all a bit too light. This needs to get down, very flamenco in it, that feel down into the floor. It wasn't there. It was all up in the air a little bit. So I lost you about halfway through the routine. You lost me, to be honest. I wasn't sure about the wig, Randy. You know, at this stage of the game, you've got to be recognizable to the audience so that they know who they're voting for. I know why you've done it, to try and give it passion, but the chemistry was lost between the pair of you, so there was very little passion between the pair of you. It just didn't work as a couple for me. It didn't work as dancers for me. There were a number of things you did well, like the death spiral as you fall to the floor, but most of it I didn't felt authentic in any way. Sorry.
Okay, Mary, over to you. I mean, it is incredibly hard because they're with a new couple this week.
It is hard for everybody tonight.
Yeah.
And you're going to see people emerge and rise to the challenge, and some that are not. And this is falling below the not for me. And I agree, it's a fabulous routine by Tony and Melanie. Very dynamic, very strong. Had everything in it for them to take a hold of and really take it to another level. I didn't believe the wig, I didn't believe the dancing, and I didn't believe the chemistry. This needs to be so much more stronger and from a deep place that it is about strength. And down there on that floor and going after her, and it should have been it's about life and death and going for it. Right, that matador is out there fighting for his life. I did not believe this. This was so cautious. There was just a slight intense animation on your face, Kupono, but I didn't believe it. And the same thing from you, Rand. It didn't really work. You were there a little bit more than I felt Kupono was, but to get further, it's gonna have to take extraordinary. This isn't gonna cut it. Mediocre will not cut it in this competition. If you get to stay, you're gonna have to bring it. And a little bit more than that. The song was more powerful than the dancing was tonight. I'm sorry.
It was, yeah. No, it was.
Okay, Debbie, would you agree?
Well, it's hard not to agree. And I think it's that you all are still very new partners. And I think the matter of trust may be part of what's not there. There were times where I thought there was a bit of awkwardness, and maybe it was because there was not as much trust. Even though you executed many things, I thought, really well. You really just needed more time, and you don't have any more time. Yeah. Okay. So that's where we're at.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Well, let's hear it for them. Please put your hands together for Randi and Kupono.